What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? I'm so excited to be here and going live in the group. Like I mentioned last Saturday, I did a live, but there were some technical difficulties, so I was super excited to go live again right here, right now. So before we begin, make sure you comment where you're seeing this from and where you're at, where you're listening from. So I'm super excited to get to know everyone and can't wait to see where everyone is coming from. So we're gonna give it a few more minutes or just maybe like a few more seconds just so that people could start coming in. Like I mentioned, I'm super excited. And my name is Austin Dorman. I'm a certified funnel builder and ClickFunnels ambassador. And if you don't know what a funnel builder is or what ClickFunnels is, that's totally fine. We're going to cover it today as I share my story and my journey of how I got to where I'm at as a funnel builder and where I was before just a handful of years ago. So this is going to be super exciting. So let me look in the comments to see where everyone's coming from. So, like I mentioned, put in the comments where you're listening, where you're watching this live and this stream from. So, super excited to see where everyone is at. So, I'm going to get set up here on my end, and we should be good to go. So why don't we jump right in? So like I mentioned, my name is Austin Dorman. I'm a certified funnel builder and ClickFunnels ambassador. And I'm so excited for this live. So this is going to be the first live stream that is not muted. So like I mentioned, my last live, some technical difficulties. I did the live, but there was no audio to it. So super excited to go live with everyone here right now. And so, like I mentioned, I am going to just talk about my journey and my story just so that you could get to know me, who I am, what I do, and where I came from as well. So I hope this is going to be so exciting, and I hope it's inspiring to you. So why don't I share my screen, and I'm just going to pull up some slides, and we're just going to kind of walk through my journey of where I was at, just a few short years ago, and where I am today. So let me share my screen. Okay. So this is my story of how I got to be where I'm at. So currently I'm a certified funnel builder and ClickFunnels ambassador. So I just kind of want to walk through my journey of where I was to where I am. So I would like to go back to fall of 2020. So fall of 2020, we know that COVID was happening, everything was shut down, everyone was masking up. It was just not a fun time here in the world. And so fall of 2020, COVID was kind of just starting. It started, I think it was like that spring before. So it's been like a few months. I was in my last semester of college. So I studied at Brigham Young University, or BYU, in Utah. And I was studying accounting at the time. So it was my last semester. I was trying to figure out what exactly I wanted to do in life. And between graduating during COVID and then trying to, go work full time or basically figure out what I want to do, it was kind of a crazy time. And so I was trying to figure out, what exactly do I want to do? Like I mentioned, I was in my last semester. I was studying accounting. So I had a job lined up, but it got delayed because of COVID and everything. So I was trying to figure out, do I want to do accounting? Like, what exactly should I do? So that's where I was at. So I like to also think of this as fall of 2020 was where I started kind of my entrepreneurial journey. So during that last semester of college, I took an online coding boot camp class. And during this program, it was kind of like an atypical coding class where it was kind of, the pitch was like you didn't know how, like, it's a no code coding boot camp. And so essentially it's like all drag and drop, which is super important of like where I am currently at and like what I'm doing now. So it's drag and drop coding, and and it was kind of fascinating. I kind of really enjoyed like the tech side of it, and it was like, oh wow, like I don't have to like actually learn like coding languages. It's all drag and drop, which I thought was super nice. So I was doing that for a little bit, and then did the boot camp, and I was like, maybe this isn't like the right thing. So I started looking into drop shipping as well. So during that time, created a Shopify store. I got it all set up, found some suppliers, and for some reason, it was just hard to take off the ground. So had some issues there, and so I was basically doing that for that fall and like leading up to that new year. So this is like January, February of 2021 at the time. And then concurrently doing that, I was trying to figure out marketing essentially. I was trying to help some real estate agents with their marketing and lead generation stuff. So I was basically trying to do a whole bunch of different things and try and figure out what would work between this no code coding boot camp, drop shipping, and then also doing marketing. And fun fact, before COVID hit and everything, I did DJing on the side. So I was a DJ. I did some where I DJ'd weddings, and I also did some parties as well. So that was kind of a fun side note there. But because of COVID and everything, it shut down the whole entertainment space, and so basically I stopped being a DJ at that point. So part of my journey between doing all those different things, I basically came to this realization that I just need to learn marketing, and so I was basically at the time I was really into business and personal development books, and I was like, okay, I might as well like read some marketing books, and so I came across it was an ad for like it was some like personal development ad. So it had like Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, and then there was this guy named Russell Brunson. And so I knew who Tony Robbins was, I knew who Dean Graziosi was, but I wasn't sure who this Russell Brunson guy was. And so as I was Googling him, there was an ad that popped up which had it basically had advertised his book. So he wrote .com secrets, expert secrets, and traffic secrets. And so I was like, I just need to get all of his books. And so I started reading it. So I got this box set. It's called the Secrets Trilogy. And if you get the box set, you get this cool little book. It's called Unlock the Secrets, which is basically just like a manual to um, or maybe it's almost like a workbook essentially. So you go through the exercises to help you either start a business or grow your business. And so this was one of the key turning points for me was finding these books, and especially .com secrets as well, because that book, I'm so grateful for Russell Brunson for writing these books and for these books, but .com secrets was what really hooked me into learning about sales funnels and learning how to build sales funnels through their software called ClickFunnels. And so I read the books, so that was kind of like early 2021. I was dabbling into like affiliate marketing stuff, and then basically at that point, that's when I started my full time job, summer of 2021. So I basically put like this whole marketing thing. I didn't put it like totally to the side. It was basically just put on the back burners until I figured out like what exactly I was doing. And so it wasn't until March of 2022 where I learned about this program called the One Funnel Away program, or the One Funnel Away challenge. And through this challenge, it was a chance to learn from the ClickFunnels team, from Russell Brunson, to basically learn how to build your first sales funnel inside ClickFunnels and launch it and basically launch your business. So they have this tagline called the One Funnel Away challenge, and I'll post the link to the One Funnel Away challenge in the descriptions and the comments so that everyone has access to it if you'd like to join it as well. But basically, this was the second turning point outside. So the first turning point was reading the books. The second turning point was joining the One Funnel Away challenge. And through the One Funnel Away challenge, I really understood ClickFunnels and what sales funnels were, how to build one, and whatnot. And it was at this point where I didn't really have an established business. I didn't really have anything to sell or like a product or a service, but I knew that sales funnels was a really great opportunity for me and for me to learn how to build sales funnels for other people. So I was trying to figure out what can I do to start building sales funnels for other people. Actually, first off, it was how can I learn how to build sales funnels? And then the second part was how can I build sales funnels for other people? And so in July 2022, they ClickFunnels and Russell Brunson launched the Funnel Builder Certification Program. So this was my third turning point in my journey. And before then, I was basically trying to Google search people in the ClickFunnels space to find their funnels, and then I would basically like have a swipe file collection, and then I would just try and figure out like, okay, this is like where they put the headline, the video, and like whatnot, and like try and like understand the structure and everything. And so with this program, the funnel builder certification program, it was almost like an answer to a prayer because I was trying to figure out like what's the best way for me to learn how to build sales funnels and learn just like get over the learning curve like a lot quicker. And so with this program, it was super structured, which I love and enjoy. And it's a phenomenal community, but it allowed me to truly understand how to build sales funnels between let's say like webinar funnels, challenge funnels, which we'll kind of dive in like all the different funnel types later. I'm planning on doing like trainings to basically like help you build funnels as well. But basically, this helped me understand the structure of building funnels between like if it's this type of funnel, this is what the structure should be. So I started that July 2022. This is a picture of me where I earned my first certification, my first badge, which is the lead squeeze funnel. But shortly after that, this is September 2022. This is where I attended my first funnel hacking live event. So this is their big mega event that they hosted that ClickFunnels and Russell Brunson hosts. And this was in Orlando, Florida. And so this was a really cool chance for me to truly like understand and like get a picture of the whole like ClickFunnels community, be able to network with other businesses and marketing experts. And this is me, super excited, and this is right next to the funnel builder certification spot. So they basically had these different like areas for different people, and so this is before the event started. I took a quick picture. But after joining the certification program, this is where I really started to like really love and enjoy building funnels. So after being certified in each funnel type, I took a little picture, just me pointing out the badge of what certification I earned. And so here, this is where I was able to like truly understand and help me build funnels a lot quicker. So here's me with a few pictures of a few different certifications. Currently, I only have a few left, and then I get a big fancy plaque for mastering all the different funnels. And so super excited to be able to get that done. Here's a couple more. And after that, that's where I was able to like really hone in on my funnel skills. And so by going through the certification program, it helped me learn funnels and build funnels faster. And so here, these are just like some examples of some funnels I built um, that I'm like super excited and proud of. And um, there's different types of funnels: VSL funnels, application funnels, book funnels, um, here's another VSL webinar funnel, product launch funnels. And so I was able to like really understand how to build these funnels. Here's another one, a cart funnel. But because of funnels and going through the certification program, I was able to experience some really cool things. Like, for example, this one, ClickFunnels, they launched is a challenge between all the different funnel builders, and it was called the Funnel Games. And so it was around like 24 to 48 hours to basically recreate a funnel that they provided for us. And then they would they pick the top people to like launch it, and then at that point it's based off of like conversion rate optimization, seeing like how well your funnel performed against other people. So this is me where I took a picture. I think this was before the event started. So at this point, this was like right before I almost pulled an all nighter. I went through the night trying to get this built and then submitted for the funnel games. And then this is a little badge of me, or the little badge of participating in the funnel games. But because of sales funnels and everything, I was able to meet some really cool and incredible people and go to a lot of different events. So going from left to right, this is me with Russell Brunson. So he's the co-founder of ClickFunnels. He's the person that helped me get into the whole funnel building and sales funnel space and world. And this was an event. This was Magnetic Marketing, which is an event for Russell Brunson's mentor, who's in the middle, Dan Kennedy. And so this was back in May of 2024. So really cool, an exciting opportunity to meet both Russell Brunson and his mentor, Dan Kennedy, who's also known as like the godfather of direct response marketing. And so those were at the magnetic marketing event. And then the far left, this is Funnel Hacking Live 2023. So this is my second Funnel Hacking Live that I've attended. This was also in Orlando, Florida, and they're having their last Funnel Hacking Live in February. I believe it's like 12th through 15th, which is going to be in Las Vegas. So I signed up. I'm ready to go. So if you are going to Funnel Hacking Live 10 in Las Vegas, let me know so we can meet up, take a picture. I'd love to meet you. And just fast forwarding a little bit, this is me where I was invited to be a ClickFunnels ambassador. So basically, a brand ambassador to help other people learn about sales funnels and to help them like truly master like ClickFunnels, help them learn how to like build and launch funnels for their businesses. And so this was back in, I want to say this was like July or August of 2024. So I've been at the time of this live stream and this recording, I've been a ClickFunnels ambassador for about 3 to 4 months. So it's been an awesome opportunity. I've been able to meet some incredible people inside the ClickFunnels organization, and so this is kind of a really cool opportunity. And so just kind of recapping my journey. So back in fall of 2020, I had no clue what I was doing, and then I found Russell Brunson's books, .com Secrets specifically to help me learn sales funnels. So that was in 2021. And then 2022, that's when I joined the Funnel Builder certification program where I was able to learn how to build funnels a lot quicker and faster and master all the different funnel types. And then here, this is me 2024 becoming a ClickFunnels ambassador. So isn't that so awesome? It's honestly so incredible when you look back in your journey, and this is just kind of in general when you stop and reflect where you've come from, like where you started and where you're at, and then even like where you're planning on going to. It's just like so awesome and incredible. So truly am grateful for Russell Brunson for ClickFunnels and just being able to learn sales funnels and build sales funnels for other people. And so I've been able to do that. I've been able to help out in their community as well, troubleshooting. Um, and just helping out with like any questions that pop up. So if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out. So this is kind of a really cool and neat opportunity. And so what I would like to do is basically do like a quick ClickFunnels demo. Now, my plan and vision is that we'll have these kind of more often live streams, and then we could basically do like in-depth trainings of, me building out a funnel where you could like almost essentially be over my shoulder, following step by step of what I do, of dragging and dropping and everything. So we'll kind of do like a high level demo of ClickFunnels, um, and then at that point, we'll plan on doing some of these ClickFunnels trainings to help you get up and going, whether it's starting your own business or maybe you have an existing business and you want to grow it. So let me stop sharing my screen really quick, and then let me go here. So this is ClickFunnels, and so this is inside of one of my workspaces. So basically, it's just inside the software. But essentially, ClickFunnels is your all-in-one marketing software. So instead of just building out funnels, you could also build your website, or inside the whole ClickFunnels world, it's called your funnel hub. You could, if you like to, you could create a program and then you could make it become an affiliate program where other people can promote your program for you. You could also has your analytics as well, both inside your funnel and just like managing your sales and whatnot. It could also help you with booking appointments too. So if you have Calendly, you could actually cancel your Calendly subscription and use the appointment feature. There's automation. You could create a community, countdown funnels. You could host your course as well. Email marketing. I use email marketing inside of ClickFunnels and I love it. It's so great. So instead of like having like 20 different marketing softwares and subscriptions, you could just have ClickFunnels. Then you can also create landing pages, have like a store selling physical products, almost like a Shopify store. And then you could do some really awesome things with like surveys and quizzes, essentially almost like Typeform and like Google Forms and stuff like that. So what I like to do is I like to just go in here to funnels, and then I just want to open up this funnel right here. Actually, let me go back. It's this one right here. The awesome thing about ClickFunnels is you don't need a developer to code your website. You don't even know you need to know how to do coding. You don't need like an email marketing an email marketing specialist to like basically do it for you. Like you can literally do everything inside ClickFunnels if you like. So if we go here to edit, like I mentioned, you don't need to know how to code to like build this out. This is all drag and drop. So if we did here, like let's add a row. So we like added a row, and then over here, let's just add like a quick headline. So this headline is currently black. So I'm just going to change the color to white and then change this to white. And it's like, boom, you already have a headline. And then here you could just type in. So I'll just say this, this is an awesome headline. And so it's like you already you know how quick and easy that was? That was like so quick and easy. And what's awesome too is like I mentioned, you don't need to know how to code. Like to code this, it would just like take so much time and effort. And then even too, like here's some other things that you could do. You could add an image right here. You could um, add, let's say you had a video and then you just input the URL of the video right here. Like that's the power of ClickFunnels, being able to have that drag and drop functionality where it basically like helps you launch your business or launch whatever offer you have a lot quicker and easier. So if we did that, and this was all built inside of ClickFunnels, like here, the little we have the headline, we have a spot for a video, a spot for an order form for people to buy. Here we have, different sections like this is defining the problem, agitating the problem, solving the problem, and you could just easily go in here and just like type in like what you want. And then here this button as well. So this button will just take you back right here to this order form. And so the idea with funnels and sales funnels, so basically if we take a step back, a sales funnel is to help a customer through the buying process. And so comparing it to like a website is almost like a brochure of information. There's just a ton of information that you have. If someone lands on your website, they're confused. And one of the greatest quotes is a confused mind doesn't buy. And that's by Dan Kennedy, who was Russell Brunson's mentor. And so with funnels, it makes it super simple, super easy for a customer to land on and to basically go through the process, whether you're trying to get people to opt in to become a lead or to get more sales. And so that's the really cool thing about sales funnels. And this is the really cool thing about ClickFunnels specifically of just how easy it is to build these sales funnels, which is just a series of landing pages to help a person go through the buying process without them being confused. And it's super simple, super easy for a customer to go through and then also to build because of the drag and drop functionality. And so I just want to stop sharing my screen. So I know we covered a lot. We covered my journey of where I'm at being a certified funnel builder and ClickFunnels ambassador. We covered a little bit about ClickFunnels, like going inside the software, what it does, and how to like design a funnel. And like I mentioned, we're gonna do a lot more trainings in the future to help you learn ClickFunnels quicker. And we also learned about sales funnels and the whole process of these series of landing pages or this funnel to help you either get more leads or get more sales, just depending on like what you're trying to achieve. And so if I were to if I could just like ask a question, like who would like to see what working with me would look like? Just drop in the comment either yes or no, like what working with me would you like to know what working with me would look like. Okay, that's totally fine. So we'll talk a little bit more about what working with me would look like. But yeah, this is just so exciting. I'm so excited that you're a part of this community, this group. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna link some resources, both the One Funnel Away Challenge, the ClickFunnels. If you want to start your free trial, and just like dive in there and learn funnels a little bit. And then also too, I'm gonna give you access to my community or my library of ClickFunnels tutorials. And so if you want to learn how to build sales funnels quicker, you could just go to this collection of YouTube videos, and then that way you could learn sales funnels. So like I mentioned, there's going to be a lot of really cool things along the way between trainings, templates, and helping you basically learn ClickFunnels quicker. So like I mentioned, my name is Austin Dorman. I'm a certified funnel builder and ClickFunnels ambassador. And thank you so much for attending this live. Thank you so much for listening, hear my story. And I love to hear your story as well. So drop a comment of where you're at, what you want to achieve. And I look forward to seeing and reading from everyone. So have a good night and we'll talk soon.